I know you've already booked your ticket to Jamaica by now. And when you arrive, ensure that you visit all the mouth-watering jerk stops island-wide. If you're Mobay or Ocho Rios, Scotches is a must. Or make your way down to Boston and Portland, where jerk originated. Until then, we have Mr. Dennis McIntosh, who's going to teach us to make this unique culinary delight, jerk at home. Take it away.
Well, the major ingredients in jerk are as follows: fresh thyme, ginger, Scotch bonnet peppers, scallion and onion. We have some nutmeg and pimento berries. And we start off by ensuring that you have your either food processor or blender on, and you go ahead and you dice up some of these ingredients. So I'll just chop the fresh thyme, roughly chopped, and it can go straight into the blender. I've got a little oil in there that's going to help in the whole lubrication process. The ginger I'm going to slice just in half and rough, and that goes in also. Onions, again, everything roughly chopped, because the marination or the sauce itself, which is going to be a raw sauce, can be cut and then it's going to be processed in the machine itself. Now, many of these ingredients that goes into the jerk are obviously very unique to Jamaica, and if you're not able to get them where you are, there are substitutes that can be bought in a powder form. Putting in the chopped scallion now. I've got the pimento berries here. Just going to add that. In the jerk itself, pimento comes out it's a very strong and unique flavor here in Jamaica that really gives a very authentic, not only taste, but flavor to whatever item it is that you are cooking. And what you can start off with the processor doing, or the blender, is just start off at a very low speed. Okay, so we're halfway there. I'm going to go ahead now and add some garlic, a little rock salt, if you have it. If you don't, then just use what it is that you have. Okay. Little cinnamon. Scotch bonnet peppers are very hot and we need the heat, but by taking the seeds out, they won't be as intense. I've just put 3 different pieces in there, and this amount of marination here can make you quite a substantial amount of the jerk seasoning that you can store until you require it again. Little black pepper and just a little sugar to take the harshness, brown sugar to take the harshness off there. And then we just continue to process this until it's nice and smooth. Another option that you have, you can also add a little bit more oil if you feel that you require that. And in the case of today's application, we're going to be doing a little fish. And most of this fish is actually not excessively fatty, so a little oil will really do quite well in there. But this junction is now finished. As I said, we're going to be doing a little seafood. And all we'll do is just take the marination and pour sufficient on there that will allow you to season this. If we were doing pork or chicken or any other type of meat, the longer we keep this marination over them and give them an opportunity to really have the flavors marry, the better for the seasoning and the flavor transfer. First one I'm going to do is the salmon. Whoa. We love to hear that sound. Now any kind of fish can be done in this particular way. As you can see, the pot is nice and hot, so that the marks on this will come up very, very quickly. And salmon as a fish is very high in oil content, so it will cook up really quite quickly. And really the test for it being done is just to press it down with your fork or with your finger, get a little bit of resistance, and you know that you're pretty close to that temperature. In many destinations, and Jamaica is one of those, people tend to like their seafood and their meat a little bit more well done. So there's your grilled salmon. We're gonna go straight into tuna. And again, a tuna doesn't have a great deal of fat, so it's gonna cook again very, very quickly. Now with this jerk seasoning or marination on there, you're not gonna require a tremendous more flavor to be added to this. And again, this could be served on top of a nice pasta salad, or again on a really fresh and seasonal garden salad. Tuna is one of those fishes that people tend to eat rare nowadays, so again it's just a matter of a very short period of time on both sides, then you just flip that over. Some of you might be thinking that this is actually very hot, and it is, but you know, once you're able to control the heat and the meat or the protein that you have in there, you can just turn it in time so it gets a nice caramelization. Is this lovely texture that you get from the grill marks on there, and within no time at all a little piece of fish like this can be cooked and ready to go. Okay, so there we go. We got lucky. Gonna finish off these swordfish kebabs. For the kebab stick, I've just taken some lemongrass from the base, so it's nice and firm. There's also some really nice flavor coming through there as well. This is a dish that can be served when you're having those little get-togethers very, very quickly. They can be seasoned and ready, and as your guests come, all you then need to do is to go ahead and cook them, and they can go out with a little salad, little rice, some bread rolls, whatever it is that you have.
Everything looks so good. So we're going to start off with the tuna.
Yeah, try a little of this tuna.
All right.
There we go.
See, the flavor is fabulous. You can taste the jerk, but it's not overwhelming. It's really, really good. Especially when you're used to jerk chicken and jerk pork. It's a nice, refreshing change.
It's a nice variation with that.
Sure is. Okay, what's next?
Okay, and the other one is the salmon.
Salmon. And it's perfect. Let's say with this salmon. Already very moist. And very tasty. Very, very tasty. It's good.
And finally the swordfish kebabs. And I've put the skewer is made from lemongrass.
Lemongrass, so that adds a flavor to it as well.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure it's as wonderful as the rest. Very good.
Good.
Very, very nice.
All right. So there we are. It's so simple. You can do it at home.
As easy as that.
Thank you. There we go. It's that simple. You too can make it at home. Just get all the ingredients that I showed you here and make your own concoction. And go ahead. Seafood, pork, beef, chicken, whatever, enjoy.
And it's quite tasty. So until you get to Jamaica, enjoy your jerk at home.